En bas aux Folies Bergères is one of Edouard Manet's final and most acclaimed masterpieces. Completed in 1882, it is an iconic oil painting that captures a scene of modern life in late 19th century Paris. This painting marks a culmination of Manet's exploration of urban realism and psychological complexity. The painting depicts the interior of the Folies Bergères, a popular cabaret and music hall in Paris. This was a well-known venue where Parisians could socialize, be entertained, and experience the spectacle of modern urban life. It was both a symbol of leisure and a reflection of the shifting social landscape of the time. The focus of the painting is a young barmaid, modeled by Manet's favorite model, Suzanne. She stands behind a marble counter, surrounded by bottles of alcohol and a bowl of oranges. Her upright posture contrasts with the subdued emotion on her face, inviting speculation about her inner thoughts. One of the most striking features of the painting is the large mirror behind the barmaid. The reflection shows the back of her figure and a man engaging her in conversation. This device disorients the viewer and challenges our understanding of perspective and narrative. A core theme in the painting is the alienation of individuals in modern society. Despite being in a crowded, lively environment, the barmaid appears emotionally detached. She is physically present, but mentally distant, embodying the loneliness of city life. Manet's painting bridges realism and impressionism. While not an impressionist himself in the strictest sense, his focus on contemporary scenes and visible brushwork aligns with the movement's interests. His works laid the groundwork for future explorations into fleeting moments and fractured perception. Manet used a restrained color palette with bold contrasts. His brushwork is visible, with areas of the painting rendered in broad, quick strokes. This style lends the painting a certain immediacy and vibrancy that captures a moment frozen in time. The lighting in the painting is complex and artificial, appropriate for the cabaret setting. Manet masterfully plays with the glow of gas lamps and the gleam of bottles and glass, creating a layered, almost surreal atmosphere. The use of reflection transforms light into an active participant in the painting. The composition shows the influence of photography and modern optics. The disjointed perspective and unconventional framing reflect how photography was beginning to alter visual culture at the time. This mirrors the fractured, fleeting impressions of modern life. Art historians have debated the perspective and reflection for years. The barmaid's reflection doesn't align naturally with her real figure, which has led to interpretations about metaphorical meaning, perhaps suggesting a split self or emotional detachment. This intentional visual confusion adds to the painting's depth and intrigue. The still life elements, bottles, oranges, flowers, carry symbolic weight. The oranges have been linked to themes of sensuality and prostitution, which were subtly acknowledged aspects of Parisian nightlife. Each object is carefully placed to hint at deeper societal issues beneath the surface. The man seen in the reflection was likely added later in the painting process. His presence introduces a narrative tension. Is he a customer, a symbol of patriarchy, or a visual metaphor for the viewer? He may represent the transactional nature of both commerce and human interaction. Suzanne was a real barmaid at the Folies Bergères. Manet had her pose in his studio rather than painting her in situ. This blend of real and artificial underlines the constructed reality Manet was portraying. Manet seems to be commenting on performance, both the barmaid's emotional mask and the role of women in public spaces. Like the performances on stage, her presence is part of a spectacle. She becomes both observer and observed, performer and commodity. The painting subtly critiques the objectification of women. The barmaid is not engaging but being engaged with, yet her distant expression reclaims her individuality. She occupies a liminal space between service and selfhood. Manet painted this during the final year of his life while suffering from syphilis. His declining health may have influenced the somber mood and reflective nature of the work. It carries the quiet poignancy of an artist facing his mortality. Un bar aux Folies Bergères was exhibited at the Paris Salon in 1882 and received mixed reviews. While some admired its innovation, others were puzzled or even disturbed by its unconventional perspective and subject matter. Its reception revealed the shifting tastes and tensions within the French art establishment. Today, the painting is considered a masterpiece of modern art. It is studied for its complex structure and psychological depth, and is seen as a precursor to 20th century explorations of identity and perception. Its continued analysis shows its relevance in understanding both art and society. The painting is held at the Courtauld Gallery in London, part of the Courtauld Institute of Art. It is one of the most treasured pieces in the collection. Its location has made it accessible to a global audience of scholars and admirers. The Courtauld Gallery is renowned for its Impressionist and Post-Impressionist works. Manet's painting is a centerpiece that draws thousands of visitors and scholars every year. The museum's intimate setting enhances the personal connection viewers feel with the work. The painting has traveled extensively and been the subject of countless reproductions and academic studies. Its influence can be seen in modern media and reinterpretations by contemporary artists. It has become a cultural touchstone beyond the confines of traditional art spaces. While not for sale, Un bar aux Folies Bergères would likely fetch an astronomical price if ever auctioned, possibly in the range of 100–200 million USD, considering its historical value and fame. Its priceless nature also reflects its irreplaceable cultural significance. Compared to earlier works like Olympia or Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, this painting is more polished and introspective, showing Manet's maturity as an artist. It merges the provocative elements of his past with a quiet elegance and formal complexity. The painting influenced a range of artists from Degas to Picasso, particularly in its use of mirrors, space, and emotional ambiguity. It helped shape the modernist vocabulary of dislocation and fragmented perspective. Scholars still debate what the painting means. Its openness to multiple readings is part of what keeps it relevant in modern art discourse. This interpretive freedom makes it a living artwork that evolves with each viewer. As one of Manet's final works, it serves as a poignant summation of his career-long fascination with modern life, ambiguity, and the human condition. The painting stands as a mirror, not just to its subjects, but to us, the viewers. Un bar aux Folies Bergères remains a touchstone in art history, a visual puzzle, a social critique, and a poetic evocation of urban life at the dawn of modernity. Its continued fascination speaks to its depth, complexity, and beauty. It is both an ending and a beginning, a final note from Manet that continues to resonate.